Hi. Okay, welcome to the office. So what we're going to do is just explain to you, as I said in the introduction, about the mechanics of an online business. Now, normally I'd sort of do it on like the whiteboard there, but since we're digital, we'll do it on the screen using the mind map. So let's get to it then. So obviously when you start an online business, the very first thing that you do obviously is your website. Now there are certain business models that mean you don't necessarily need a website, but yeah, you're going to need a website, let's put it that way. Okay, so let's just create our first node here and let's call it website. Okay, so let me make that a little bit bigger. Okay, and so a website. Now don't worry if you don't know anything about websites, about how to build them or anything like that. These days you don't have to. Okay, they're technological tools that don't require technical knowledge, shall we say. Which is really good because trust me, if you didn't have those tools, it would be really complex. Okay, so and the way that we do that, you've probably seen adverts for on the TV or maybe on YouTube for Wix, which is basically a page builder where you can sort of just like drag and drop your images in your text and things like this onto a web page and just build it like that. You don't need to have any coding knowledge or anything like that. Now, what we recommend in SFM and what I would definitely recommend is not to use a proprietary system like Wix or one of these others. I think GoDaddy is another one that you can use. We recommend that you use WordPress. Now WordPress is it's like a platform that sits on virtually every web host in the world. Probably the majority of websites in the world are built on WordPress. And then on top of WordPress, then we have page builders, which then allow you to do the old drag and drop thing to make it really easy to build websites. And in the next section of training that I'll do, I'll go into a bit of detail of how to do that. But in this one, I just really want to get into the mechanics of it, okay, about how you can automate the whole process. So like I say, you can go and sit on a beach 6 hours a day and still run your business and have it making money for you. So, okay, so you got a website. So we use what we call WordPress, okay, and which is cool. And you've got all these different page builders that sit on top of WordPress, all trying to get your business. The one that I use, and the reason being that I use it is because the free version that they offer is very, very capable. So you don't cost you anything to use it. Basically what it is, it just like plugs into WordPress, and then you can start to design it. Again, in the next section, I'll show you how that works. So you've got WordPress, sorry, I was going to explain that. So the one that I recommend is one called Elementor. There are others, and some of them are very good. Elementor, from what I've seen, is the best, but particularly the free version. None of the others either offer a free version, or if they do, it's not very capable. The free version of Elementor is very capable. In fact, I was running my website for a long time before I paid them any money for any of the pro features, and even then it's only about $49, $59 a year, something like that, so it's not expensive by any means. Okay, so you've got your website and you designed it using these drag and drop tools. But obviously you've got our place where that's hosted, where it's actually stored so that anybody can go to your website from anywhere in the world. Like I say, what we call hosting packages. Now, as a full member of SFM, you would get access to a hosting platform called DBL. It does a lot more than just website hosting, but it does website hosting as well. So as a member of the SFM, you would get that built in. You needn't go anywhere else to get that. So I'll just add that in, and I'll just put hosting, and I'll just put in brackets DBL Digital Business Lounge. Okay. So the other thing you'll need with your website then is what we call a domain name, and a domain name is just what somebody types in to get to your website. So my domain name is ridethedigitalwave.net. Apple is apple.com. All of these different websites have got their own domains, so you'd have your own. Now it's really cheap. It doesn't get included with any hosting packages, so it is extra, but it's only about £10, £10, £15 or dollars or whatever, usually cheaper than that. So it's not really a big deal. What is the big deal with a domain name is to make sure it's aligned with your business name, so that you've got a domain name that works with what you want to call your business, so that somebody can access it very quickly if they need to. So that's your website. In the next section, in the next video, I'm just going to cover the most important part of any online business owner's business, and that is how do you get people to that website. See you in the next one.